What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome to a divine message here today for you right now. Today's a beautiful, beautiful day. A gorgeous day. I see judgment right now, and that feels just about right. I feel clarity. I feel like you are chilling. You have reached the most clear timeline, the most clear mindset, the most clarity you've ever felt in your life. You're one with your gifts. You see everybody for who they are. You see your role in your relationships. You see the miracles, the wonder at your feet. I feel things are becoming luminous. Your perspective, your surroundings are brightening up. You're finding peace within your space, within your body. You're falling in love with yourself. You realize that everything you've ever admired in others is really what you just admire in yourself. And you're no longer afraid. You're no longer afraid of anything. Because you know that you have power over everything. You know that your soul tribe, your family, your soul family, you guys are united and you guys are far more powerful than anything else. And it is the only thing that can bring destruction to your life is yourself. That's it. And that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling because you know that you've been doing a great job. That you've really had it all under control. And you still do. And you're only getting better. You're only getting stronger. You're no longer playing mind games. You're no longer, especially that, you're no longer playing mind games. Because you've risen above the mind. You've risen above thought, above words. So any type of mind game, any type of thought loop, illusion that could come up, you know it's nonsense. You know it's nothing. Anything that you have to manufacture, any idea that you have to consciously think of, it's not as powerful as those that just come to you. There are words that come to you, there are revelations, ideas, visions that just come straight to you. They come straight to you, and those are your truth. So that's very freeing. That is how you feel truly how loved you are, truly what your spirit guides, what your soul family truly feel about you. They don't judge you for the flaws you thought you had. They see your pure heart. They see that you're a warrior. They see what you go through. They see the injustices that have been brought upon you. And they're laughing. Your spirit guides are laughing. You could be laughing too, just thinking about, wow. 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 All the betrayals. All the people who thought they were outsmarting you. It's actually comical. It's actually hilarious that they thought they could do what they can do. They thought they can do what they tried to do. And it's funny because you know and you feel the love, you feel the truth, you feel your guides. So it's just like, why would you try that? Why did you try that? I'm gonna let Spirit take care of this. I'm gonna let God take care of this. But come on. Come on. I thank you. I thank you because I know I'm now going to be blessed infinite fold. And I'm just going to sit back and let it happen. Yeah, the Magician, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Okay. All right, you are in this golden energy. This golden energy, this golden divine child. You're not a chosen one of a family, you're the chosen one of God. The divine family. You're surrounded by pure divinity, pure radiant, infinite abundance and divinity. Okay. So there's somebody here. There's somebody here. Somebody in your energy. Maybe they're cross-watching. King of Cups. They tried. Okay. They tried manipulating you. They tried using your source, using your light. They tried replicating it. They tried to profit with it, but without actually feeling it, without actually diving into it. You see, what makes you you is that you surrendered. What makes you you is that you gave it all to the divine. And that's an incredibly, incredibly painful process. Everybody who is surrendered to the divine, you know that. It's an incredibly painful process. So this person could be multiple people, probably is. They tried to, they see that you are free. They see that you are manifesting anything you want. And they were stuck in a lack mindset, stuck in a worldly matrix mindset, trying to get abundance, just very selfish, very egotistical. And they tried your way. They tried giving it to God. But they stopped at 5%. They stopped at 5%. They felt the thing about God, the thing about Jesus, the thing about our Heavenly Father, the way He heals is He goes right to the point. He cuts right to the point, right to the truth, right to what needs to be healed. He doesn't lie. So it does feel painful, but He knows that's the way. Now He won't put you through something you can't handle, but He will show you a way to alchemize the devil instantly. So God showed a little bit of what these people need to face. Because they wanted to sit in your position. And they couldn't handle it. They chose the opposite. They ran away. They shut off their mind to the divine, and they stuck with their thought patterns. Four of Wands. Yeah. So. You're in this divine union. You came here with a purpose. You came here with a mission. You came here with a lover. The Hangman. And what this did to you, what this did for you, was prepare you. What this did for you was free you, was clear up the nonsense. So, through them trying to copy you and being faced with their truth, being faced with their reflection, when they felt the truth, they turned it on you and sent spiritual attacks on you, maybe physical attacks. And you were prepared. You expected this. You could have actually prophesized about it. You could have dreamt about this. And then it happened. So when it came to them attacking you, when it came to them putting all their burdens onto you, you were chilling. You had already alchemized it. You were already healed from the future attack. And you were using the density far before it came. You were using the density and playing with it. You were using the density and feeling what you feel even among the warfare. And this strengthened your emotional intelligence. This strengthened your emotional stability. So you didn't have to go through this. You didn't have to learn this way. But it so happened that it worked out perfectly for you. So, yeah, now you could see it now. Now that your mind is clear, now that you're no longer afraid of your mind, no longer afraid of your thoughts, the truth is obvious. So you could see and feel that God put you through multiple situations like this. Multiple situations where you tested yourself. It's like going to the gym. You lifted heavy weight. You felt heavy burden. You felt heavy pain. So you can test your stability. so you could test your stability with God. You maintained your God perspective, your love for God, your faith, your hope in spirit among the darkest of depths of hell. And it turned you into this hangman. It turned you into this unconventional being. This being who no longer relies on anything, who doesn't need the world to be a certain way. You don't need to be anywhere. You see the beauty in whatever you look at. And you know it's a reflection of you. So these people thought they were clever. They thought that they could keep coming into your life, coming into your reality, and acting like they are your mirror. But you outsmarted them. You out-divined them. They were trying to outsmart you. And now you're like a fish. Instinctually just moving around. Fish don't have homes. Fish keep it moving. And that's you. You're like, if you want to come here, I'll go there. That's fine. That is fine with me. So there's a union here. With that being said, there's a union here. A union just for you. A union between two magicians. A union between two people who have dealt with this exact same thing I'm talking about. An equal give and take union, a union that feels perfect, a union that feels like a dream come true. A union that is filled with unconditional love. A union where you're free to be in love. So this is a relationship, a connection where you've always been in love with them. You've always been madly in love with them. But that feeling, it could be overwhelming, but it's also the best feeling in the world. So that is the base of the connection. That is the base of the relationship. That no matter what you do, no matter how you look like, I am completely and utterly in love with you. So now that it's manifesting into reality, into the physical, you guys have this awareness that you can go slow. You can let it happen and let the physical do its thing. Because this feeling won't go away. And it only grows. So, you guys are in the fire. Yeah. The moon. Both of you guys incredibly, death and rebirth, are incredibly sensitive. Extra sensory perception, ESP. I had no idea what that was, but I heard it in my head. And that's what you guys are. So, yeah, being the moon, embodying the moon, when it's not matched with a counterpart, when it's not matched with a reflection of you, a connection that can reflect your own sensitivity, it's destined for pain. It's destined for loss. It's destined for emotional discomfort. So that is what you went through. You went through your emotions fighting, your emotions screaming, your emotions being like, this is not right. And suddenly that's done. This connection brought an end to that. It always has. It always was meant to bring an end to that. The Tower, exactly. And Ten of Wands. It's brought an end to all the burdens, all the burdens that aren't yours to carry. So this is the shift of being in pain emotionally into being grateful that you are emotional and you can communicate with your emotions like a dolphin. You guys have evolved beyond words. You guys speak through emotion. So you guys are both howling at each other. You guys are both allowing this to take over. You're not fighting it. You're like, if this is it, so be it. Let it take over. Yeah. Yep. Anything else? I trust you. Create. Good karma for lifetimes. 10. Lifesaver. Dream life. Pop smoke. Do less. They were carbon copies. Let the storm clear. Just ride. Feel. Your love saves lives. Go outside. Isis. God and Goddess. We ain't going anywhere. Your spirit guides aren't going anywhere. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, they aren't going anywhere. So your partner's higher self, they're not going anywhere. No matter what. They're safe space. Amaterasu, Nematona, Athena, High Priestess of Atlantis, Sedna, there's always enough. And this Sedna is in the ocean, and there is Isis and Cain, life force energy. There's always enough life force energy. There's always enough sacred contracts. Kalima, spiritual transformation, sexual wisdom. Okay. Kadesh. So yeah, you are unlocked. the gates are open, the doors are open. There are no bounds. The war is over. So be wild. Do as you feel. And I love you. God bless you. Bye.